are you ready for our great adventure?
I think I am.
On our way to KPL.
Let's welcome Rachel. I believe that I speak for all the speakers today when I say we're really glad you're here. I came here because I want to see you. I want to talk to you. Like, for everybody that's speaking today, you are not a bother, you're not a concern, like you're not catching me at a bad time. I eat all the time. How many can testify that they know that yes, they're in the back. Yes, I eat all the time. So if you see me doing anything, drinking coffee, like, please interrupt, because I don't get to visit with you face to face every day, right? So this is please don't steal my blessing and not visit with me while we're here, okay?
I'm going to tell you a secret right now, and I want you to never forget it. Are you ready? Yeah. Doctors are just dudes and chicks.
Ooh, it's a perfect morning for it, right?
It is,
Like sometimes
it is.
it's been really
It needs 10 more.
and now this is Goldilocks weather.
And this is absolutely my takeaway. There's no such thing as emotional eating. You're eating because you're not addressing and dealing with your emotions.
Exactly, there's emotional avoidance, exactly, yeah.
And that is my takeaway.
That is.
Thank you so much, Natalie.
In real life, people don't believe you when you say, I'm eating this because I'm healing. People don't believe you when you withhold the sugar from your kids. They say you're giving them an eating disorder. Mm-hmm. People don't believe you. My family, my mom told me, I don't want anything to do with you anymore because you're weird, you know? And so in the real life, it's very lonely. And you even go and share your information and like people unfriend you, and it's just very lonely. And so I just want to thank every single person who came up and gave me a hug and said hi and is willing to be friends with this weirdo. And I'm just grateful for
You're in your element. We're all there.
Prayer for us all to heal and be happy and keep being friends, because I see a lot of you over and over again, and I'm so grateful for that. So thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for being here.
So Therese, now that we're back from KetoPalouza, what was your greatest takeaway?
Well, I think the testimonies at the end, when the people came up and stood in front of microphones and told exactly their experiences,
Very moving.
Exactly. It's so hard for people to talk. I mean, that would be my hardest thing because I'm not very extroverted, and even doing these videos is difficult. So speaking in front of everyone and just telling their story.
My biggest takeaway was it was completely a no judgment zone. You could just freely go up to all the speakers, and I felt like I knew them for years. They were so comforting. And, you know, maybe we talked to them in chats or, you know, just what we know from YouTube, but they were just going to be friends forever. Everybody was just so nice. We came home with this awesome swag bag.
Yeah, and it inspired me to do our next recipe. Well, for our swag bag recipe, I had seen this product a long time ago and I totally forgot about it. This is how we came up with, we're going to make some hash browns out of them. I think it's very convenient. So to start that, what we're gonna do is I took 2 packages, so we're making a double recipe. You might as well. You know, we're gonna freeze them too, so you have extra later. I think batch cooking is key to our lifestyle for sure.
Absolutely.
So I squeezed it out in, you wanna get all the liquid out of it and make this pulp with the cheesecloth.
Looks like we're gonna start out with some grated Parmesan cheese.
Yeah.
And I don't really think this needs to be in any order, but it's kind of the way I wrote it down. And
good.
some gelatin.
Yep.
And some whey protein isolate. And some panko pork crumbs. And of course, these are very crushed. And we have a little bit of salt. And some onion powder.
I think that's easy enough, don't you?
I think so. That looks, you know.
Yeah. So you just want to combine it all together. Make sure all your stuff is evenly distributed.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to start whisking our egg, but we're going to put the cauliflower in first and then add the egg afterwards.
So you're just going to make sure that you get all the clumps out, of course. And then we're going to add the pulp. So keep mixing until there's no like loose dry crumbs at the bottom. So that looks about right. So we're just going to add in our egg whites.
What I like to do with the batter is to weigh out the actual batter and then divide it by the molds that you're going to use.
How many are you going to make? Exactly.
Then there no guessing as far as
it's even. I like that.
How thick and how thin.
We have this pan. Our pan happens to have little holes in the bottom. So we put parchment paper rounds, a little bit of avocado oil to get them to stick, and then a little bit on the top, and that'll be good for freezing them because that's what we're going to do. I get the squishing of the patties.
I'm in here. I'm totally in here, Trace.
Sounds good.
And I get the measuring.
So with these, we're going to be making these in the air fryer, which I like because some little birdie got me an air fryer and I didn't know what to do with it. And ever since, she's like, "You didn't take that thing out of the box yet?" And I've been using it ever since, like crazy. So
you have to get an air fryer. It's just, you know, the way it is meant to be. Mm-hmm. The other thing we like is we're gonna freeze these to set them up so that they'll be easier to maneuver in the air fryer.
You can also use other pans. We have some other little silicone pans. This used to be a 6 and my sister cut it. So we could use it in the air fryer or in the microwave because the longer ones just don't rotate. So sometimes you need to adapt your cookware. And about how long do we need to put them in the freezer for so they can pop out?
I think you can do it for about an hour. I mean, you just kind of need them. They don't have to be frozen solid. Of course, if you could want to do them overnight, perfect. You just want it so that when you push on the bottom of the silicone mold, they don't crack.
Mm-hmm. Now we're pushing these in, ours are about a 1/4 inch thick. So here we are. This is what they should look like, and we're just gonna pop them in the freezer. So we have popped these out, and we're gonna make 4 today, not to crowd our air fryer. Don't forget to take your little parchment paper off of there. And then we're going to spray a little bit of avocado oil into the fryer basket. I also put a little foil in the bottom of mine, or you can use parchment on the bottom, so it's easier cleanup. So that's all we're gonna do. Just place them in the basket. And we're good to go.
Ooh, those look nice.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, we're gonna flip them over, and back they're going to go for another, say, 5 minutes, maybe 6 minutes.
Those are looking crunchy.
Gorgeous. Yum. These look amazing, Trace. I am so excited.
Dig in.
Wait, are they
Clinkable.
crunchy, crunchy?
Delicious.
I think so. We want to give a special thanks to Autumn and her whole family for putting together KetoPalouza, an incredible reunion for everyone. And yes, Autumn, we left KetoPalouza 2024 with many forever friends.
For sure.
And if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and share.
We'll catch you on the next one.
Well, hey, howdy, hey, Beth. Thank you so much for sharing your precious friends with me. This weekend, I may not give them back, but I am so proud of you. You are doing amazing things. You are sticking with it, and I'm hearing reports back that you have changed a lot of stuff, and you've been having some amazing results. I am so stinking proud of you.